Yeah. So in the last session, we had a discussion about loops concept, nested loops concept, and then infinite loops concept. Next, just the 3 or 4 pattern examples also we covered. Correct, right? Pattern examples also we covered, right? Okay. So make sure you should aware clearly, right? Yeah. Sir, next, what is the next thing we require to discuss, right? What is the next one we require to discuss is transfer statements. Are you getting? It is also very important part for you people, right? Transfer statements like this, right? Okay. So transfer statements. Okay, make sure you should aware. What is asking Sushil Agarwal, sir? If you want the pattern 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5, maybe single loop may not enough. May not enough. Nested loops maybe we required. Sushil, if the content is changing like that, maybe nested loops concept we required. Yeah. So now transfer statements we have to turn. So do you know to transfer the control from one place to another place, then we should go for transfer statements. The first transfer statement what I want to talk, sir, break. Okay, like this. Sir, what is the break? When we should go for break statement, sir? Very simple. We can use a break statement in the loops. We can use break statement in the loops to break loop execution, break loop execution based on some condition. Regarding based on some condition, I want to break loop execution based on some condition, then we should go for then we should go for break statement, right? Okay, sir, make sure sir, just what it means. I will go for a small example so that you people can able to understand clearly, right? Here, just have a look once, sir. I'm taking here just test.py. Here just test.py. Okay, like this. So now my requirement is I'm taking a small for I in range of 10. I'm taking for range for I in range of 10. I'm taking just can you please scratch a print of I for I in range of 10, print of I. Can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Anyone, can you please tell what the output we are going to get now? 1 to 0 to 9. 0 to 9 by default we will get. 0 to 9 is the output we are going to get, sir. Okay, py tester.py. What output by default we are going to get, sir? 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 0 1 2 3 and so on 9, like this, right? So now my requirement is, if the I value is 7, if the I is the 7, you are not required to continue. You are not required to continue. Can you please break loop execution? If I value is the 7, can you please break loop execution? Okay, this is about my requirement, right? How you can able to do that? Here, if I double equal to 7, if I double equal to 7, so just I'm taking print, sir, processing is enough. Just let's break. Regarding processing is enough. Processing is enough. Sir, just a break. That's all. Just a break like this, right? So now I'm using the break statement. Okay. If it is not 7, just a print simply I value. Just a print simply I value like this, right? Yes. If I run this code, can you please confirm what is the output by default we are going to get now? Please observe that. What is the output by default we are going to get if I run this code? What is the output, sir? 0 to 6 only. Regarding 0 to 6 only. Whenever 7 is coming, whenever I value is the 7, whenever I is the 7, immediately the control is going to come out. Regarding immediately, the control itself is going to come out like this, right? Okay. Sir, now this is break. Immediately the control come out of the loop. So based on some condition, if you want to break loop execution, then happily we should go for, okay, this happily we can go for break statements. Sir, whenever I is equal to 7, then immediately, sir, print processing is enough. Just break. Now the program just will be stopped. I mean, for loop execution will be stopped, sir. Let me execute this one. Let me execute this 0 1 2 3 4 and so on 6. Processing is enough. Just a break. That's all. Just a break. That's it. This is about my programming requirement, right? I hope everyone can aware clearly, right? So Can you please just spell out what is the purpose of break statement? What the need of break statements are? To break loop execution based on some condition, then we should go for break statement. That's all, sir. Sir, now what next thing I have to discuss for you? Just let me go for one more meaningful example so that you people can aware much clarity, right? Sir, up to this any doubt? Can you please confirm? From our childhood onwards, we are discussing what is the break, continue, loops concept and so on. What is the break, continue, loops concept and so on. From our childhood onwards, we are already continuing this one. Sir, any explanation is required about this terminology? Are you in a position to understand this one, right? Can you please confirm? Can I go to the next example? Okay, sir, very simple. Inside a loop, if you want to break loop execution based on some condition, then we should go for, okay, break statement. Beyond that, nothing, sir. Sir, now my target is, my target here is, let me go for another more meaningful example, right? Okay, here, yeah, let me go for more meaningful example. Sir, cart is equal to, just I'm taking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have some cart of items are there, sir. Assume that here these are the price values. Assume that some 600, 70, 90, something is there, sir. Okay, I want to process this cart. Regarding I want to process this cart for each item in cart. For each item in cart, Prasad, same. Instead of range, I am taking cart. For each item in cart, what I want to take? If item greater than 500, sir, if anywhere item is greater than, I mean cost of the item is greater than 500. Are you getting that? 500, like this, right? If anywhere it is greater than, sir, okay, sir, 500, like this, right? Okay. If item is greater than 500, what I want to take is, boss, to process this order, compulsory insurance must be required. Regarding that's why, sorry, I can't continue further. Okay, sorry, I can't continue further, like this, right? Okay, for each item in cart, okay, if item greater than 500, then automatically print here, just observe, to place this order, sir, insurance must be required. Regarding to place this order, insurance must be required. Sorry, I can't continue further. Required. Insurance must be required. Like just I'm taking this one, then immediately, can you please break, sir? Regarding immediately, can you please break? Sir, if there is no such type of scenario, just print the processing item. Okay, processing item, just I'm taking, sir, just that item value I'm going to take. Are you in a position to understand, right? Just observe that for each item in cart, if item is greater than 500, can you please to print this, to place this one like this, right? Suppose I'm taking 10, 20, 60, 70, 90. Can you please guide, sir, all the items will be processed or not? Can you please confirm? All items will be processed just like a normal or not? Yes, it will be processed because insurance is not required to place this order, right? Okay, like yeah, observe that processing item 10, 20, 60, 70, 90, all items by default got completed, right? Okay, now here what I'm trying to take is somewhere 600 is there. Sorry, it can't continue. Like this, right? Observe that processing item 10, processing item 20, then immediately immediately to place this order, insurance must be required. To place this order, insurance must be required. Like this, immediately it's printing and stopped that. Clear for all, right? Clear? Okay. So to place this order, insurance must be required. Like this, it is just telling. So it is not in a position to continue further. Okay, like that. Sir, any voice problem? Is the voice is clear? Can you please confirm? Yeah. Tina, can you please cross check from your side? Tina, can you please? Because for all the remaining, it's a clear. Just maybe network issue in your city. You are from which place? Yeah, maybe is there any network issue? Log out and log in again. Maybe the problem may be fixed. Okay. Clear. That's all. So once in our cart, if anywhere break is going to occur, then remaining items won't be processed. Santosh Reddy. Regarding remaining items won't be processed. If you want to process remaining items except these things, then we should go for some other alternative is there. That part we are going to discuss. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. So this is about just where we can use the break statement. Sir, while executing for loop based on some condition, if you want to break loop execution, then automatically we can go for this break statement, right? Okay, like now I have one small doubt, sir. What is my doubt is, Umang, sir, how item take cart value? Very simple. It is just a variable name. Regarding variable name, so it is for each item in cart. This is the just variable name x in cart. So in cart x is the first value, second value, third value, like that. It is something like I. Regarding that, it is something like I. Any x value. Yes. Clear, right? Umang, yeah. Okay, that's all. This is about what is the purpose of break statement. To break loop execution based on some condition, then we can go for break statement, right? Yeah. Prasad, what your doubt? For I in range of Durga, it will work or not? Yes. Why not? It's going to work, man. So first I value will become D, next I value will become U, like that it's going to work. Prasad, clear, right? It will work, don't worry. Just if you can crutch. Yeah. Sir, what is the next one? Sir, this is the break. To break loop execution based on some condition, can you please use the break statement? That's all. Now my next question is, take very special care. Second one, continue. What the second one? Continue. Can you please continue like that, right? Sir, what will happen is, inside a loop, if a particular condition occurs based on some condition, skip current iteration. To skip current iteration and continue for next iteration. To skip current iteration and continue for next iteration, then we should go for continue statement. Regarding to skip current iteration and continue for the next iteration. Regarding that, so to skip current iteration and continue for the next iteration, then we should go for continue statement. Remember that, sir. What it means? Very simple, sir. Just observe a bit very carefully, right? Now listen carefully. Here I'm taking for I in iteration means, do you know, some people who are asking, maybe may not have basically iteration means, do you know, just 1 minute, how many times the loop is going to execute? Iteration means number of iterations, means how many times repetition, something like how many times, how many looping times, Prasad. Iteration means how many times it is going to execute. Number of iterations. This loop is going to execute 10 times. Then 10 iterations. Iteration means repetition. Looping times. Prasad. Sir, now for I in range of 10 I am taking, sir. Listen this one a bit very carefully. Very carefully for I in range of 10. In range of 10, sir. Now my requirement is just a print of I. Observe very carefully, sir. Very carefully. There are some 1 or 2 members are new to programming terminology, it seems. Okay. Print of I. Can you please guide what is the output by default we are going to get in this case? Please confirm. What is the output by default we are going to get in this case? 0 to 9. Everyone. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? 0 to 9. 0 to 9 by default we will get. Now have a look once. Perfectly 0 to 9 by default we are going to get, sir. Sir, now what my requirement is, array I value is this. How many times this loop executed? Can you please confirm? How many times this loop executed? 10 times. 0 to 9 means 10 times. Yeah, Prasad, what is the meaning of iteration means? 10 iterations, this loop is going to be executed. That 10 itself is nothing but number of iterations. Suppose my requirement is, sir, if anywhere I value is a 7, if anywhere I value is a 7, you are not required to execute this for loop. Can you please come out of the for loop? You are not required to execute this for loop. Can you please come out of the for loop? This is about my requirement, right? If I double equal to 7. Sai, observe that. If I double equal to 7, you are not required to continue. Just come out of the loop. Okay? Print, not required to continue. Just not required to execute for loop, come out of the loop. This is about my requirement, right? What I am taking, just to take the break, sir. That's all. If I use a break, it will come out of the loop, right? Remember that, okay? Sir, if this condition is not satisfied, I is not 7, sir. I is not 7. Oh, no problem. Just a print I value. That's all. Can you please confirm what is the output by default we are going to get in this case? Sir, first I value is the 0. First I value is the 0. If it is the 0, this condition is not satisfied, directly print of I is going to be happen 0. Sir, next I is equal to 1. This is not satisfied, directly print. Sir, when these lines will be executed, sir, if I is equal to 7, then only these lines are going to be executed. Whenever I is equal to 7, because of break, you will come out of the loop. Regarding, you will come out of the loop, sir. That's what. Suppose here I'm taking one more. Print off outside of loop. End of application. Like this I'm taking, sir. So for loop is up to this only. Up to this only, right? So now whenever I value is equal to 7, print this one and then come out of the loop means now the control is coming to this print statement. Remember, can you please guide what the output we are going to get now? Sai, can you please observe what is the output we are going to get now? Yes, this is the break only. What is the output we are going to get now? Yes, 0 to 6. Whenever I is equal to 7, now you will come out of the loop because of break. Break means don't be in loop, and loop story is already I don't want. Then come out, then end of application by default is going to print. Now it's very clear for you people, right? Now observe that 0, 2, 3, 6 and then not required to continue to execute, come out of the loop because of same and then end of application. Sai, now are you able to understand what the purpose of break? Okay, yeah. Expected indentation error. Indentation error means number of spaces, man. Observe carefully. Here print under if. Where if started? Under here. Next where f started for under here. Number of spaces. Manavkanan. Number of spaces. Take special care. If I can take like this. Then automatically there is no, sir, this one is under if, or this one is under for loop, or this one is outside of for loop. No meaning. Then immediately Python will give left and right. Have you observed, right? Indentation error. Regarding number, this thing you have to take under break. Now it will become under if block. If you are taking like this, sir, it is outside of if block. If you are taking like this, outside of for loop, like this, right? Okay, number of spaces. Okay. Now, sir, you can adjust Prasad, but make sure so blocks should be appropriate. Same indentation we have to maintain. Yeah. Now, same example, sir. Same example, sir. What I'm taking, listen a bit very carefully, sir. Listen a bit very carefully. Same example, what I want to take. If I is equal to 7, not required to execute current iteration. Current iteration means, sir, in this you are not required to execute current iteration. Just continue next iteration. Like this, right? I'm just taking. Sir, what is the meaning of this one? Just observe that, sir. If I is equal to 7, not required to execute current iteration. Continue for the next one. Continue like this I am taking, sir. Continue like this I am taking. Sir, now just a print of I. Now observe the flow. Now observe the flow. Very important, sir. Very important. Sir, for I in range of 10, first time I is the 0. 0, I is the 0. Then automatically it is not going to be satisfied. Print is 0. Next, go for next iteration. I is the 1, print 1, 2, 3 and so on. If I is a 7, if I is a 7, oh, this one is going to execute, man. Continue means, oh, don't execute remaining for loop. Sir, remaining iteration, current iteration, can you please go for next I value? Can you please go for next I value? So, if I is equal to 7, it will ignore the value and it will go for next like this, right? Can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get? Please respond. If I can take like this, what is the output by default we are going to get? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, 6. Next, after 0 to 6, whenever 7 is coming, it will just print this message and go for next one. Except 7, all values by default is going to be printed. Can you please have a look once? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0 to 6. Not required to execute current iteration. Just continue because its value is the 7. And then 8, 9. So break, once a break came, it never going to continue. It never going to execute for loop again. Directly the control is coming out. But if continue is coming, just only current iteration will be skipped. Go for next iteration. Are you getting? Iteration means go for next I value. That's all. So what is the purpose of continue statement? To skip current iteration and continue for next iteration. Then we should go for continue statement. Sai, I hope it's clear. The people who are new to the programming, can you please confirm so that I will explain? Is it clear, right? Okay, can I go to the next example? Can I go to the next example? Okay, sir, same, our cart example like this. Yes, continue statement, break statement, in general we are always going to use inside loops only. It may be for loop, it may be while loop, anywhere inside the loops we are going to use, right? So right. Okay, now next example, sir. Next example. What is my next example? Let me take our cart example only. In the cart, sir, items are there, of course. Sir, it's going to provide some 500, 600, 500, 600, some next and after that some 50, 60 is there, sir. Assume cart 10, 20, 30, 500, 600, 50, 60 by default are there. Now my requirement is for each item in cart. Sir, observe very carefully, sir. For each item in cart, if item greater than or equal to 500, sir, just I want to convey, boss, while processing my cart, if anywhere insurance is required, can you please ignore that item? Please consider remaining items. Are you getting? Can you please ignore that particular item? Please consider my remaining items. If you have that, then automatically continue statement is the best choice. Boss, if anywhere, sir, insurance must be required. Oh, don't process. Stop that, all. Don't process. Come out of the loop. Remaining items also you are not required to check. Then we should go for break statement. I hope, are you able to identify the difference between break and continue, right? Are you getting? Continue means only that particular item will be skipped. Remaining items will be processed normally, right? But break is nothing, man. Directly come out of the loop. It never going to consider about remaining values, right? Okay, like if item greater than 500 greater than or equal to 500, just print, we can't process this item. This items are, which item you are not going to process, just print that item value. Okay, that's all. So now, what I want to do is, after printing this one, just continue, then automatically like, sir, if it is not greater than or equal to 500, can you please print that item value? That's all. Are you getting? Can you please print that item value like this, right? Okay. Now, this is about my requirement. Can you please guide what is the output by default you are going to get, right? Please, can you please tell what the output by default you are going to get? 10. 10 will be printed. 20 will be printed, 30 will be printed. Whenever 500 is coming, we can't process this item. We can't process this item. Whenever 600 is coming, we can't process this item. Next, 50 and 60 will be processed normally. Okay. Now, have a look once. 10, 20, 30. But whenever 500 and 600 are coming, we can't process this item like this, right? And the 50 and 60 by default is going to work, no problem at all. Everyone can aware? Clear, right? Next, some people very new to the programming, you people, if I use break in this same scenario, what will happen? If I use break statement, what will happen? What will happen? Sir, 10, 20, 30 will be considered normally. Whenever 500 is coming, immediately come out of the loop. Immediately come out of the loop. Are you getting? Whenever 500 is coming, immediately come out of the loop. Remaining items won't be processed. Are you getting? Immediately come out of the loop. Remaining items won't be processed. Everyone in a position to understand this terminology, right? Are you able to identify? Can you please confirm? Clear, right? In that case, but the output by default we are going to get, just have a look once. 10, 20, 30, we can process this item. Any doubt? Sir, that's all. This is about break statement and the continue statements, right? Okay. Now, I have one more small chota example, sir. One more small chota example. I have some list of numbers are there. Yeah. Still 1 or 2 doubts are there. Let me clarify. If we need all items need to be processed, do we need to sort first and then process? If you want to process all the items, Suraj, then automatically what you have to do is you have to check is there any item which is going to violate, or otherwise don't use break and continue. Again, then all the items by default will be processed. Suraj, are you getting? Yeah. If we use continue statement after the break statement, no, meaningless. Because break means you are already come out of the loop. Now you are talking about continue is nothing but continue statement never going to get in the chance. This is something like a person already dead, after dead doing the medication. Sudhir Pradhan, are you able to understand, right? A person already dead. After that, I want to give the treatment is nothing but meaningless. There's a break. Break means what? Already come out of the loop. After come out of the loop, I want to continue is nothing but meaningless. The people will give left and right. Okay? Sir, this is clear, right? Yeah. Now I will go for one more small chota example. Then you may get some clarity about continue. Okay, like that. Sir, at your childhood, we require to aware all these things. Whenever we learn C language in our life, first time, whenever we are small kid, at that time we should aware all these things. Okay, anyway, so the people who don't know about C language and so on, C language, other programming languages, now at least try to understand carefully. Okay, but in your next programming life, you never going to discuss once again these things. Remember. Okay, now, sir, I have a group of numbers are there, sir. 10, 10, 20, just observe that. 10, 20, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 30 is there, sir. Just 6 values are there. We have 6 values are there, sir. 10, 20, 0, 5, 0, 30. Like 6 values are there, sir. My requirement is, can you please divide, sir, every number, of course, can you please divide 100 with this number? First time 10. What is the answer? 100 by 10 is nothing but what is that answer? 10.0. Perfect. Next, 100 by 20. 100 by 20. What is the answer we are going to get? 5.0. Perfect. Next, 100 by 0. Whoa. 100 by 0. Immediately you may get 0 division error. 0 division error. If you are trying to divide any number with 0, in Python we are going to get 0 division error. Okay, like we are going to get, sir. So what I want to do is 0 division error divisible by 0. We are going to get. Now what I want to do is, so before performing your division, can you please cross check is the value is 0 or not? If the value is 0, If the value is 0, skip that value. Skip that value. Otherwise, you will get a 0 division error. Are you getting? Otherwise, you will get 0 division error. Like now, observe that for each number in numbers. For each number in numbers. N means number. First time n is the 10, second time 20, like this, right? Print off. Here just observe that 100 by is equal to 100 by is equal to, like this I'm taking dot format on. Sir, how many replacement operators are used? Can you please confirm? Here one replacement operator, next here another replacement operator. First replacement operator 100 by n. N means for each n in numbers. First time n value is a 10, next time n value is 20, next time n value is a 0, like this, right? So first argument is n. Comma second argument, the result I have to print. That's why 100 by n. The result I have to print 100 by n. Can you please do that result? You have to print it like this. So I want this format output. Sir, where first curly brace replaced with n value, second curly brace replaced. Sir, first observe. Can you please tell what is the first time n value? Can you please confirm? First time n value. What is that? 10. N is the 10. Second time n value. Second time n value 20. Third time n value 0. For each number n in numbers like. So first time, sir, let me print. First time, sir, 100 by sir curly brace. What is the curly brace? N. N means 10. 10 is equal to 100 by 10 is equal to again curly brace. Again curly brace means this result. 100 by n value is nothing but 10. 100 by 10 means 10.0. This is the output by default we are going to get for the first one, sir. Similarly, 100 by this time 20. What is the value by default we are going to get? 5.0. Second one. But whenever we are taking like this, I'm not in a position to do. That's why immediately 0 division error, the program will be stopped. Remember that 0 division error, immediately the program will be stopped. Now have a look once. First time perfect. My expected output is coming first and second. But whenever we are trying to print immediately you are getting 0 division error, division by 0. Okay. Now you have two options are there, sir. What those options is? Listen a bit carefully. If a 0 is coming, observe very carefully each and every person. If 0 is coming, you are not required to continue. You are not required to continue. Can you please stop? Can you please stop this loop? Can you please stop this loop? Come out of the loop. Come out of the loop. If you have such a type of requirement, then we should go for what? Break. Then we should go for break. If you don't want to continue further, hey, can you please stop? Come out of the loop. Then we should go for break. Observe that a bit carefully, sir. If n is equal to 0, if n is equal to 0, just break. That's all. Break. Sir, if it is not 0, then happily print this format like this, right? Now, first time it is going to print. Second time it is going to print. But whenever 0 is coming, break. That's all. Directly the control is coming out. There only two values by default we are going to get at the output. Can you please observe? Only two values. First two values. Whenever 0 is coming, immediately the loop execution will be stopped. Come out of the loop because we use which one, sir? Break. Are you getting? Break means come out of the loop. Don't process remaining items. Okay, like sometimes if n is equal to 0. Now observe. Can you please ignore only that particular element, man? Why you have to skip all the remaining values? Can you please process remaining values as it is? Sir, can you please skip only that particular element? If n is equal to 0, what I'm going to do is, if n is equal to 0, print hello, stupid. How we can divide with 0? How we can divide with 0? Just how you can define with 0? Just skipping that value. skipping that value. Like this I'm taking, sir, and continue. 100% pakka. Can you please guide what the output by default we are going to get? Please guide, sir, what output by default we are going to get in this case? Yes, what the output by default we are going to get? All these numbers will be processed except these zeros. Except these zeros, all the remaining numbers will be processed. Okay, what is the output? Now observe that. Now observe, first time processed second. Whenever 0 is coming, hello stupid, how we can divide with 0? Just a skipping. Just a skipping. Next 100 by 5, perfect. Again 0 is coming, hello stupid, how you can? Okay, like this, right? Everyone can able to understand, not required to keep much explanation about this terminology. Break and continue. Even non-programming background students also, I hope you are getting clearly. Yes, sir. Can you please confirm so that I will go for next level? Can I go to the next one? Very, very important terminology, sir. Okay, listen a bit carefully. Sir, the next thing what I'm going to discuss, this type of facility, this type of thing we never have in any other language except Python. Are you getting the speciality of Python? The speciality of Python is no other language having this type of feature except Python. Best example, sir. Best example to understand. Do you know exit is there, Lakshmi? Exit is there. Oh yes, dot underscore exit, like we have some way. Here now take a bit very special care. Have you ever heard about else block? Else block. Oh, have you ever heard about else block? Else block we already discussed. Where you use else block in general, where we are going to use else block? Where we are going to use this else block? Whenever we are using else block, immediately in your mind, sir, you have to write else block after if. Correct? We have to write else block after if, like this, right? Now, if okay, some condition, if some condition, do some action, action, if condition is the true. If condition is true, sir, true. Else, sir, else means if the condition is the false, do some other action, if condition is false. Okay, so if condition is the true, this part will execute. If the condition is the false, then this part will execute. We know already all these things. So else always associated with if a block only. We never going to use else anywhere else. Correct or not? Else is always associated with if a block only. We never going to use else anywhere else. Correct? Respond, man. Correct, right? Correct. Else means you should use only with if. You never going to use else anywhere else. Remember. Now the point here is you can use this else with the for loop also. For else is also possible. You can use this else for while loop also. Are you getting? For while loop also. You can use this else. We can use this else even with try, except, else finally also. In Python, this bloody else is always going to come everywhere, man. Are you getting? It's always going to come everywhere. Sir, for loop also else is there. While loop also else is there. try except finally, even in the case of try catch final error, try except finally also else is there. So a bit dangerous block is the else when everywhere it is going to come. Then immediately, yes, in other languages it's not there. It's not there. But Python having this type of facility also. But really, what is the use? Yes, some usage is there. If you have that kind of programming requirement, happily you can use, right? Now the point is, now the best examples are, I'm just taking, here just observe carefully, sir. I'm just taking processing items. So loops with the else block, possible or not? Ayo, loops with the else block, possible or not? Possible or not? Oi, just now I told, loops with the else block, possible or not? Yes, possible. Now my requirement is, let me go for a small chota example. With the example you can able to get. Cot is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is about my values, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is there. Assume. For each item in cart, for each item in cart, if item greater than or equal to 500, if item greater than or equal to 500, immediately print, sorry, we can't place this order, we can't process this order, we can't process this order, just break, sir. Can you please break like this? Otherwise, just a print of process that item. That's all. You know this one. Can you please tell if anywhere items greater than or equal to 500, immediately it will be break. Correct or not? Immediately it will be break, sir. Break, come out of the loop. But sometimes my requirement is without a break, all items processed successfully. Without a break, all items processed successfully. Without break, all items processed successfully. I want to do something. I want to do something like what I want to do is, congratulations, all items processed successfully. I want to do that, sir. Sir, when you want to do that, if all the items processed successfully, then we should go for else block. Observe that. After for else block, print just congrats, all items processed successfully. Are you getting? All items processed successfully. Like this I'm taking. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand this requirement, right? Yes, observe that. Sir, if no, sir, here, if all items processed without break, then only else part will execute. Sir, if anywhere break is coming, then automatically else part is not going to execute. Sir. Observe a bit very carefully. Else is not going to execute. If anywhere break is coming, else is not going to execute. Here, let me take print outside of for loop. Remember that. Sir, now what is the output by default we are going to get? Can you please confirm? Else part is going to execute or not? No. Else part will execute or not? Because break is not there. All items processed successfully. Else part is going to execute. After completing else part, directly print outside of for loop is going to be happened. Now have a look once. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Congrats. All items are processed successfully outside of for loop. For loop like. Now I have one small doubt. Let me keep one item in the middle, some 500. Can you please tell the flow now? Can you please tell the flow now? Can you please tell the flow now? Sir, one small, first tell the flow now. Very simple, sir. Very simple. Boss, Here break is going to come because of this split 500. If a break is going to come outside of the loop, directly the control is coming to this part. Else is never going to execute. Remember this one, okay? Sir, now observe carefully. 10, 20, 30. We can't place this order directly outside of loop. We never going to print. Congrats, all items processed successfully. I hope most of the people doubt got clarified with this execution. So, what is the need of else block for the loops? If there is no break statement, if the break statement not executed, then only else part will be executed. If anywhere break statement executed inside loop, then else is not going to execute. So, without the break, if all iterations successfully completed, if you want to do something, then we should go for else block. Clear, right? Yes? Yeah. I will clarify, Nitin. Don't worry. I will. Okay. One more person is asking one doubt. Sir, is there any link between this if and this else? No, sir. This else is related to for loop. This else is nowhere related to this if. Remember, I am taking else under for loop, not under if. Okay, next. One more. Some people are telling, sir, else is outside of for loop. No. The syntax, this total thing is considered as for loop. Remember that. This else is the part of for loop only. I mean, this total thing is considered for else loop. Okay. Now, which one is the outside is only this one is the outside. Getting, man? Nabin. Clear, right? Okay. Yeah. Next. First doubt already clarified. Now, next doubt. Sir, is the else block will be executed whenever we are using continue? Sir, else meaningful whenever we are using break statement. Else and continue no way related. Remember that. Else and continue no way related. If you are not using break, then it is the meaningless to use else. Regarding it is the meaningless to use else, because just let me use continue. If I use continue, it will continue next one. Then automatically else is else is always going to execute, because the reason for that is you continued like this. Else is always going to execute. Okay, else is always. When else is not going to execute, sir, if break statement is there. In this example, break is not there. Have you observed? 10, 20, 30, we can't process this 40, 50. Congrats, all items are processed successfully. So when else meaningful, whenever we are using break statement. What is the reason is, if break executed, what it means? If break executed, please. If break executed, what it means? The meaning is that some items are not processed. Correct or not? Some items are not processed, man. So without executing, you are coming out. Okay, sir. If all items are processed successfully without a break, then only I want to do something. Then we should go for what? Else block. Sir, very simple. If a loop without a break, if a loop without a break, then only else block will execute. Can you please observe golden point? If a loop without a break, then only else part will be executed. Sir, for loop successfully completed, man. Then you want to do any extra thing. Okay, successfully completed. You want to celebrate. Oh, congratulations, man. All your items processed. Congratulations, man. All the subjects you passed already. Are you getting all subjects you passed? So I want to do something. Then automatically like this. Once all items processed successfully, then place that order information in the database. So place that order information in the database when if break is not there. If break is there, then you are not required to place this order in the database. Are you able to understand? Yes, correct, Subrat. Okay, suppose all items processed successfully without break anywhere in the middleman. One record I want to enter in the database successfully. This order placed like that. One record I want to add to the database. Where you require to define that inside this else block. If anywhere break is there, then you are not required to place that record in the database just like that. So this is most of the people a bigger confusion about this else block because it is not there in other languages. That's why meaningful for their confusion. Are you getting? So meaningful for their confusion because in other languages this type of thing is not there. But make sure this word you have to inject in your mind, then your confusion by default will be gone. Or otherwise a student is coming, get the English marks. Oh, he got English marks 50, passed, excellent. Second mark Telugu or otherwise Hindi, okay, he got 70, wow, excellent. Mathematics marks, he got 50, excellent. All the marks greater than 35 only, greater than 35 only. Wow, excellent, man. So congratulations, you passed. Sir, anywhere mark is less than 35, failed, immediately come out of the loop. In that else is not going to execute. Umang, yeah, clear, right? Any doubt? If loop without break, then only else block will be executed. Umang Sharma, it is nursery level programming language only. But still, why is you are learning first time, right? First time in your life for loop with else. First only I have to get everything is too what we call too much. What word you can use? Too much selfish man. First only, if you are going to get everything, this Python and else block may feel like anything. Somewhat you have to get a small struggle. Second time, third time, you have to understand. It's really nursery only. Yeah, clear, right? So now my question is it possible to use else? Is it possible to use else with the loops or not? Please confirm. Is it possible to use else with the loops or not? What answer you can able to tell? Yes, sir, possible. When else block is going to be executed, if the loop without the break, then only else part by default will be executed. Clear, right? Okay. Now, sir, that's all this is about what is the else block. Sir, now what is the difference between while loop? What is the difference between while loop and for loop? While loop versus for loop. Very simple, sir. As long some condition is true. As long some condition is true. Sir, I want to do some action. Then we should go for while loop. How many times the loop is going to execute? We don't know that. As long this condition is true, then we should do some action. Then automatically we should go for while loop. Next, for every item in some sequence. For every item in some sequence, do some action. Then automatically we should go for loop. Observe that these are the two important things, right? What is the difference between when we should go for while loop and we should go for loop? Sir, if you know number of iterations in advance for loop, if you don't know number of iterations in advance, as long as some condition is always true, better to go for while loop like this, right? Next, how to exit from the loop? Anyone, can you please confirm? How to exit from the loop? Exit from the loop. Sir, I want to come out of the loop. Then automatically which one? Please confirm. I want to come out of the loop. Then automatically we require to use break statement. Sir, how to skip? how to script some iterations, some iteration inside a loop, how to skip some iterations inside a loop, then automatically which one we should go for? Continue. Are you getting? Continue statement can be used, continue statement can be used to skip current iteration, like this, right? Okay. Next, when else part will be executed, when else part will be executed with respect to loops. Can you please tell when else part will be executed with respect to loops, sir? Anyone, can you please confirm, sir? When else part will be executed with respect to loop? If the loop without, can you please tell, if a loop executed without, I forgot the word. If the loop executed without break, if the loop executed without break, then only else part will be executed. That's all. Any doubt? Any doubt about this terminology? Okay, well, sir, just one small, Saravanan is asking a small point, sir. What is doubt? Matter of just 2 minutes, even for the remaining people also it may be helpful. Okay, just his doubt is like this. Can you please observe that? Sir, can you please, can you say some small example for while and for loop difference, right? While and for loop difference. Just observe a bit small, carefully, sir. A small thing. Suppose my requirement is, I will ask you, Saravanan, observe that. I will ask you, I will ask, who is your favorite heroine? Who is your favorite heroine? Like this, I will ask. What answer you can tell? Respond, man. What answer you can tell? Already we covered this example. Saravanan, who is your favorite heroine? Have you observed, right? If you are going to tell some Anushka or Nayanthara, then automatically what I will tell? Sorry, I don't want. Once until you are telling Sunny, my program keep on repeat, keep on until you entered Sunny. When you are going to enter Sunny, you may enter in the second iteration, you may enter in the 10th iteration, you may enter in the 30th iteration. I don't know that. I don't know. As long as you entered, you are not entering Sunny, the loop will be continued as usual. When it will be stopped, sir? If you entered Sunny, then only it will be stopped. Are you getting right? So here, how many times the loop will be executed? We don't know. We don't know that. Here, if you have such a type of requirements, then happily we will go for what? Happily we can go for what? The while loop. Remember that. Sir, let me now have a look once. I'm asking name, sir. Name input of enter your favorite heroine. Favorite heroine. Like this I'm asking, sir. Enter your favorite heroine. Like this I'm asking. Now my point is, observe that. While name is not equal to Sunny, sir. Oh, if the name is not equal to Sunny, not Sunny, sir, just ask again, sir. Okay, ask again. Okay, so now when it will be stopped, if it is not Sunny, this loop body is going to execute. After completing loop body, again it will if it is not Sunny, again it will ask. If it is not Sunny, again it will ask. When this loop is going to be stopped, whenever you enter Sunny. But sir, if you are not entering Sunny, keep on. It may be 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, and so on. At last, I want to print. Okay. Thanks for confirming Sunny. Yes, favorite heroine. Favorite heroine, like this, right? Okay, just I'm taking like this. For this type of requirement, happily we can go for while loop only. Are you able to understand? Yes, man. Saravanan, I'm forcing you. You should go for. I'm forcing you. You should go for while loop, not Sunny Leone. While loop. Remember that. Because the reason for that is how when you are going to enter Sunny. I don't know that. You will enter Nayanthara. You may enter Anushka. You may enter Karina. You may enter, sir, like Katina. Sorry, all those things my loop is not going to listen. Okay, like it's keep on. We don't know that. We don't know number of iterations in advance, right? N number, it may be 10 times or 20 times or 30 times. Maybe in your lifetime, if you are not going to enter Sunny, lifetime the loop is going to continue, sir. I'm sure. Okay, enter your favorite heroine, Nayanthara. Okay, just I'm taking Nayanthara. Okay, like now observe, again it's asking, Katrina sir. Again it's asking, okay, Karina sir. Again it's asking, okay, sir Anushka sir. Again it's asking, okay, like it keep on asking. It won't listen. Okay, just I'm trying to keep Mallika sir. No, I'm trying to keep Sunny. Thanks for confirmation. Okay, yes, Sunny. Are you able to understand? If you don't know number of iterations in advance, as long as some condition is the true, keep on continue, keep on execute, then automatically it will be. Are you able to understand? Sarvanan. Now, sir, not only Sarvanan, all the remaining people also. I hope clear, right? Next. Then we should go for loop, sir. Very simple. Hey, can you please print Sunny 10 times? Can you please print Sunny 10 times? 10 times? Like for x in range of 10, sir. For x in range of 10, print Sunny. Okay, like this I'm trying to print, sir. Sunny. Like this I'm trying to print. Now observe that 10 times Sunny like this. Because, sir, because you are telling that yes, 10 times I want, then for loop is the best choice. Are you getting? If you know number of iterations in advance, then happily you can go for loop concept. Clear, man? Yeah. So when we should go for loop, when we should go for, okay, like that's all. This is what you people should very clearly read. Next statements are, can I pass? Can I pass? Can I? Okay. What the next statement we require to discuss? Pass. What is the next statement we require to discuss? Pass. Shall we pass this one for tomorrow? Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow we will discuss about next statement, pass. Just this pass is also Python specific terminology, sir. Python specific terminology. You never have had this type of word in other languages, right? What the meaning of pass? What the meaning of pass? Do you know? If there is some quiz program is happening, assume the scenario. Quiz program is happening. There are multiple teams are there. What we call the organizer is asking the question. I mean, the person who is going to ask the question is asking team A. Can you please respond? Who is your favorite heroine? There are otherwise, who is the current India cricket captain? Team India captain. Like, if they don't know the answer, what they are going to do? Pass. That's all. Pass. Immediately, who is the responsible to answer that? Next person. Who is the responsible to answer, sir? Next person is the next team is the responsible. Just pass. Means sorry, I'm not doing anything. Just pass. That's all. Empty man. Completely hands up. I'm not doing anything. Then automatically, if you have such a type of requirements, happily we can go for pass statement. So instead of delegation, just instead of using the word delegation, better to use the word I'm not doing anything. That is the more meaningful. Subrat. Instead of delegation, better to use I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. That's all. If I'm not doing anything, then we should go for pass. Sir, very simple example. If x greater than 10, oh, do some action. Sir, else, assume that. Else, sir. Okay, else, you want to do something, but just pass. That's all. Are you getting? Just pass. That's it. I'm not doing anything. Just pass. That's all. Okay. So pass means I'm not doing anything. Blank action. We are not doing anything. Don't use the word moving to the next. Just pass. That's all. Okay. I'm not doing anything like this, right? Sir, I have one method is there. Sir. DEF M1. M1 method is there. Sir. Actually, method, you have to write some code under method. whenever you are taking colon, compulsory we should write some code. This is the method body. So whenever you are calling this method, it is going to execute. I have to write some code. Sorry, I don't know about implementation. Just pass. That's all. I'm not providing any implementation. Just pass. That's all. Pass means empty, like that. Yes, one scenario I will explain in the next session where exactly this type of requirement is there. That part I will take care. Don't worry. So pass. Just I introduced the word, but anyway we are going to do that.